Imagine going on your honeymoon, expecting love and passion, only for your new wife to refuse to even share the same bed. That night, I made a choice that left her abandoned in another city while I went home for good. My name is Daniel. I'm 32, and I thought I had just married the love of my life, Sophia. We'd been together for 3 years, and while things weren't always perfect, I believed we had enough love to build a future. Our wedding was beautiful, the guests cheering, the pictures flawless. Everyone told me I was the luckiest man alive, but they didn't know the truth. The first crack showed the very next day. We flew to Italy for our honeymoon, and I was beyond excited. I booked everything: romantic dinners, a gorgeous suite with a view of the ocean, and even a private boat ride. It was supposed to be a dream. But Sophia? She acted cold, distant, like she wasn't even happy to be there. That night, when we finally got to our hotel, I reached for her hand and said, "Finally, just the two of us." She pulled her hand away and said flatly, "Daniel, I don't feel like sharing a bed tonight. I'll take the couch." At first, I laughed, thinking she was joking, but she was dead serious. "You're my wife," I said, stunned. "This is our honeymoon. What are you talking about?" She crossed her arms. "I just need space, all right? Don't make it a big deal." A big deal? We had just gotten married, and she didn't even want to lie beside me. I barely slept that night. My mind raced. Was there someone else? Did she even love me? Or had I just been a fool funding her dream wedding? The next morning, things got worse. At breakfast, I tried to bring it up again. "Sophia, last night really hurt. I don't understand." She rolled her eyes. "Daniel, not everything has to be about you. I told you I need space. If you can't respect that, maybe you're not the man I thought you were." That line cut me to my core. The woman I had promised forever to was treating me like a burden. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized this wasn't new. Before the wedding, she often dismissed me, ignored my feelings, and acted like she was doing me a favor by being with me. But on our honeymoon, it became undeniable. That night, she again refused to share the bed. She even snapped. "Stop expecting things from me, Daniel. Marriage doesn't mean I owe you anything." That was the breaking point. The next morning, while she went shopping with the hotel shuttle, I made my decision. I called the airline, booked the next flight home, packed my bags, and checked out. When she returned, she found the suite empty and a single note on the table. It said, "Enjoy your space, Sophia. You'll have plenty of it from now on. Don't bother coming home. I won't be there." Then I boarded my flight and left her in another city, alone. Of course, she blew up my phone. Angry texts, missed calls, voicemails swinging from rage to tears. "How could you abandon me like this?" she screamed in one. In another, she sobbed, "Please, let's talk. I didn't mean it like that." But I ignored every message. When I finally landed back home, I blocked her number and filed for an annulment. My lawyer told me I had a strong case. Her behavior showed she never intended to fulfill her marital commitment. Word spread quickly among family and friends. Her side accused me of being heartless, but when they learned the full story, that she refused to share a bed with me on our honeymoon, most of them sided with me. Even her own cousin told me, "Honestly, Daniel, you dodged a bullet." She always thought she was too good for everyone. And as for Sophia, she tried to spin the story, claiming I overreacted, but the truth followed her. Her friends stopped pitying her when they realized she had humiliated me on the very trip meant to celebrate our love. Walking away was the hardest decision of my life, but also the smartest, because sometimes the strongest move you can make is not to fight for someone to stay, but to give them exactly what they asked for: space. And now, she has all the space in the world, while I have peace. If you like the story, please subscribe and turn on notifications.